All right, now I'm gonna start roughing this corner in, and which I don't know if you can tell as much or not, but it kind of angles up where the bucket's at and then gets flat. And I want to actually, the concrete guys started laying their sidewalk out, but I want to make the fronts of these yards kind of follow that grade right there, pretty close, where it just kind of comes out. It's just a nice gradual slope. So this one, I'm trying to stand where you can kind of see how it just comes out and then it drops down. So I'm going to try to cut that hump off right there, but also I want to slope it, kind of make it gradual from the house and retaining wall going this way, but at the same time pitch it towards this other sidewalk. So we're going to kind of come and cut. We'll kind of just cut from this sidewalk, and I'll kind of, I think that's straight. They're going to come out and do 2 steps and then come out a long landing and then do 2 steps, because there's going to be a new sidewalk through here. So I'll just kind of eyeball myself a line from the corner of this sidewalk over to what that one is and cut that straight across. And like I said, we'll get as close as we can. I'll have to maybe fine tune it with the loader, but then I'm going to take all that, because this is still really low right here. And that top of that board is going to be final grade, and so I got to fill some of this in. I need to drag it down the wall, so this will actually work. I can cut this junk out here, but I want it just a nice gradual slope over to that sidewalk. So we're just going to kind of rough this in with the excavator, bale it over here behind this wall, and I'll just kind of carry it around. And then I'll probably do the same thing right about there where that comes out and dips down. We'll just shave a little bit of that off, and I'll probably get this junk cleaned up out of these guys' way and kind of carry that down. I mean, really, without having the height of the elevation of the sidewalk out there, it's kind of hard to tell. That's what I do with a lot of this stuff, is I just kind of use the sidewalks or driveways, lines on the house, to just kind of, I guess, just eyeball it across there. Like, you know, if there was a sidewalk down here and I'd come from the house, I'd want to just kind of make myself a line that would run down to that sidewalk. So that's kind of how I just try to, you gotta kind of have the eye or just envision the line. That's definitely something, it just kind of comes with experience and over time. You don't just come out there and can picture a line across it. That can be a little tricky, but you just kind of start, and that's why they call it dirt work. You just kind of get in there and start kind of cutting, grading. You may put a little bit back, you may take a little more out, walk it in, and you just keep messing with it, and until you get it where you're happy with it. So let's get to it. Okay, I kind of made my first cut. Like I said, it probably looks better on camera than what it actually does here, but it kind of cut a lot of that angle off. I need to go back by that stake and kind of cut some more of that down. Yeah, just kind of, it's a little bit tricky with how they got their sidewalk set up. I was hoping to get here and cut this whole thing like I did the rest of it, but it's probably pretty close by the time they put that in there. And I may have to add a little bit of dirt, but I don't like how that just kind of breaks over, so I may rake some more down that way and kind of get it angled out. But it doesn't look bad right now. It'll really dress it up, and you can tell a lot better once I turn around and kind of track this in and walk it all down. With it rough, I mean, it kind of gives you a somewhat idea. I mean, you can kind of see now that it's a little more angled or whatever right there from that sidewalk to this one. But I'll flip around, get this stuff cleaned up, and kind of track it in, and we'll take a look at it then. The biggest thing here when you're wanting to cut and grade is however your tracks are sitting is how that bucket is. So if you got a slope this way, like you noticed in here, I'm in a low spot on this side. It's going to go up. The bucket's going to be off the ground on this side, but they're digging in more on this side. So you kind of got to, which is a pain in the butt, to try to back up here and get your grade. I'll probably get out there and kind of start and work my way around, and then I'll turn around and kind of finesse this angle. But basically, it's like running a dozer. I just run it by the seat of my pants. So Here's kind of the after finish, roughed in, I guess, but you can see now it just kind of has a nice gradual slope to it. It's still a little bit wavy, but at least it kind of cut some of that hump and everything out. And now it's fairly uniform with following that, so it's not perfect, but like I said, it's still low on this sidewalk, so there'll be enough to add into there and taper back, but it gives the concrete guys a little bit better idea what the grade and stuff needs to be. And like I said, I'll have to come in here and kind of cut a little bit of this junk out where I can get some decent dirt in there. Then I'll build that up and drag that stuff on around. But now it doesn't stick out near as much as what it did. I gotta go through and sift out all this trash in here, but we're closer. Now we gotta shift gears and go clean some stuff up so they can get some concrete trucks in the other end. So I'm gonna go grab me a snack, get back in the excavator, and head down to the other end.